Corny and Barrow team here at Château Rocheyron in Saint-Emilion with Peter Sisseck. Peter, great to see you.
Great to see you too.
We were just going to talk about the 23 season. Could you tell us about it, please?
Well, warm vintage, also wet. That caused problems of mildew. We lost a bit of our Merlot to that, but sort of a bit of a help in disguise because the sortie, the output of grapes was really big this year. So it was a question of a natural selection, to say that. So I think it helped us to achieve very good concentration. It pushed us also to harvest quite early in order to avoid having too much alcohol in our wines. So it's rather, for us here at Rocheyron, it's rather atypical compared to our neighbors. They harvested later than we did, and with probably a bit more fluidity to the wines, a bit more dilution when it's wrong. We cannot, that's certainly not our problem. I think we avoided the massiveness of a too concentrated wine by having very much attention to the extraction. So it was very sort of almost doing nothing in the remontage, very little volume, very cool vintage, fermentation also around 22 degrees. So all in order to avoid having too much extraction. I think we succeeded getting a lot of freshness into the wine, but avoiding having these lack of mid-palate that some of the wines are showing. So we're actually really very happy with the wine. We had on quantity, we are similar to 22. So it's not catastrophic, but there was a possibility that we were going to get wines that were too massive, and I think we avoided that. So that's what I'm very pleased about.
Yeah. We always ask a silly question when we interview people at Corny and Barrow, and the one that I wanted to ask you this year is, if your 2023 Rocheyron was an actor, who would it be and why?
I would say Kenneth Branagh, being sort of a classic actor, sort of reincarnation of Laurence Olivier or somebody, but in a modern expression. No? So I think this is the wine of 23 is very classic in itself, but of course with a modern approach. So I think if I had to choose, it's rather odd question. I would choose Kenneth Branagh.
It's a good choice.
Thank you.
Peter, great to see you as always.
Great seeing you too. Wonderful. Thank you.